What did you ride there that day then?
What the Highway Patrol drives is Suburban.
Can you believe that? Is that the dumbest thing any politician has ever said on our show? Honestly, John and Ken show. John Cobell, Ken Shampoo, Shannon in for Ken.
I love the way Joe did that interview too.
Oh, perfect.
She's acting all sweet and kind, and at the end she just stabs him in the heart, and it was just priceless. It's like, yes.
Just lying in wait. Yeah, I mean, it was his Suburban that was running for a long, long time during that speech. Might have been 2 hours. And he's, they were irritating us all day yesterday with phone calls claiming that that it wasn't true. See, that's the thing. The part that's not true has changed. Because I thought it wasn't true that the engine was running the whole time. Now it's not true that it was his car. Like, all right, well, the engine might have been running, but it wasn't our car. It's like, well, it's a Chevy Suburban. And that's when Joe asked, well, what car did you come in? Well, Chevy Suburban. CHP, specifically, because he was driven around. Now, there's a limited number of people the CHP was driving around at that event on Wednesday. So it was his car, and he just lies right to her face, right into the KFI microphone, knowing he's been caught, and doesn't have the grace to just say, okay, you guys got me.
Well, and it's not just the fact that the car was running. It's the fact that he shows up or leaves or whatever it is in a Suburban anyway to this climate change conference where he's talking about this bill that he authored that they're passing that is, going to put electronic car charging stations everywhere throughout the city so everyone can access them because electric cars should be available to the masses and how wonderful they are. And he shows up in one of the biggest gas-guzzling cars you can get.
You cannot beat a Suburban. This fake, phony fraud, Kevin DeLeon, on Sunday is going to host a green resource fair. And if you go, you can learn about grant programs that reduce the purchase of electric cars or low-emission hybrid cars. And they have a stunt. They're gonna crush what they call is a polluting vehicle. They're gonna flatten this old car in a mobile car crusher.
Are they going to get it from the CHP or what? Is he going to arrive in it?
It's going to be.
Are they going to run it for an hour while he talks and then put it in the machine and crush it?
And then 2 low-income families, also known as poor people, will receive keys to a zero or low-emission vehicle through a state rebate program. And so
wow, way to make a difference.
It's a big stunt. They're going to give away 2 electric cars and crush an old car. I don't know what his definition of pollution is, because remember his definition of pollution is carbon dioxide, which is what we all exhale.
Wonder when they put this event on the books. It's interesting, huh?
Yeah. So what is he going to drive up in? See, now what we ought to do is monitor all his events. I forgot to ask Joe if she noticed what he drove up in today. We're gonna monitor all his events. In fact, we're going to deputize all of you out there to keep track of his public appearances, and actually anywhere he goes, he should be driving an electric car everywhere in his private and public life. Period.
You can follow it under #Idlegate. People are already tweeting about it. That's what we're using. #Idlegate at John and Ken Show, and let us know whatever you know.
Yeah. So we want to monitor him and keep track of how much greenhouse gas he's spewing. And we also, we got to get a copy of his travel schedule every day, or his event schedule, to see if he takes greenhouse gas emitting airplanes. Because that's what Jerry Brown did after Wednesday's climate change bill signing.
Yeah, I mean,
he got on a plane and started belching out greenhouse gas.
If you want to save the planet and write up all the bills in the world, great, fine. But at least walk the walk.
Yeah. You've got to stop yourself. You've got to be the role model. You've got to be the leader. So Kevin DeLeon should only drive in electric cars. And you know what? It should be his own car. Stop siphoning off tax money with special cars, CHP cars, chauffeurs, and drivers. No. You drive your own electric car. You pay for it with your own money. No rebates either for Kevin DeLeon. Wow. What a fraud. Oh, this is going to be great. He's insisting that we all have to live a certain way. Well, now the onus is going to be on him to see if he's going to be a leader here in California. And I don't think he wants to give up that air-conditioned Suburban with the CHP driver. And don't give me this security crap. Nobody knows who he is.
Yeah, you're not the president.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not a world leader.
Style it back a little bit on the security angle.
He represents a poor district in L.A., that's all. He's just a hustler is what he is. All right, more coming up. Oh, man. After 4 o'clock, Eric Leonard's going to have Gloria Allred was supposed to depose Bill Cosby today. We'll see what we know about that. John and Ken Show, and Libby Dinkman is news.